The One Piece live action season 2 was absolute peak. Yesterday, I binge watched the entirety of One Piece Season 2, the live action remake, and I was honestly really excited for it. I absolutely loved the first season, and I was even more excited to see what they would do going forward, and the show absolutely delivers. I do also want to say, I haven't watched the entirety of the One Piece anime. I've watched a little bit and seen clips here and there and stuff. So I know like some of the characters and things like that. And I know some of the arcs that are going to happen, but I'm not like super knowledgeable on it. But basically in this season, we get to see Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats travel finally into the Grand Line on their search to find the One Piece and for Luffy to become the king of the pirates. And throughout this season, we get to see new islands, new places that they go to. We get to see all the characters on new adventures, and we even get to meet some new allies to the Straw Hat crew, and we also get to see some new bad guys from the Baroque works. Overall, again, I absolutely loved this season. I thought it was even better than the first season. I just think the casting for all these characters was so well done, like especially our main Straw Hat group. And I did see some people like complaining about Inyaki's acting as Luffy and how he's like doing too much. As someone who's only watched a little bit of the anime, I know that that's like what Luffy's character is. So I think he's just perfect in the role. And also just all these new characters we got introduced to, I think they fit their roles so perfectly and we're able to play them so well. And one of my favorite new characters specifically was Chopper, who's voiced by Michaela Hoover, which I think was just such an amazing casting, and she just fits the voice of the character so well. And also, speaking of Chopper, my favorite episode of the entire season was episode 7, which we get to see a bunch of Chopper backstory and everything. And it was just such an emotional, sad, and touching episode. Because again, as someone who hasn't fully watched the anime, I didn't really know much about Chopper or like a lot of the characters' backstories. So getting to see that, I thought was just so amazingly done. Also, like the CGI and special effects and everything throughout the show so far has been absolutely amazing. Like Chopper looks amazing in the show. And then just another example of really good CGI and special effects was Luffy's fight against Captain Smoker. I thought that looked amazing, that whole sequence. I also thought it was just really cool to see all the different like Easter eggs and everything throughout the show, because there is like a decent amount of Easter eggs throughout this season. And some of them I didn't catch immediately, and I've seen like people make videos about, but a lot of them I did. And I thought it was kind of cool that they were like actually introducing us to some of these characters and things like that a little bit before we're actually going to see them be like main parts of the show. And I can also just definitely say that I am super excited to see season 3 whenever that's going to come out. And honestly, I'm also kind of planning to actually watch the anime fully through. It is just a lot of episodes. That's the reason I haven't really finished it. But now after seeing season 2 of the live action, it definitely makes me want to watch the entire anime. And overall for season 2 of the live action One Piece, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10 rating. And for sure, I would definitely recommend everyone to go watch this because it's such an amazing show. And on that note, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date with all the new videos I'll be posting, movie reviews, TV show reviews, all those kinds of things. And also make sure you smash that like button if you did enjoy this video and want to see more. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.
What?